We got November deliveries to talk about. They just dropped 36,275, down from October's 40,397. This is a slight decrease. It's still very, very strong. Now, this clearly, if you guys haven't seen the previous video, shows the full impact of the trade-in subsidy being abruptly removed. We'll talk more about this in a moment. NIO brand deliveries 18,393, actually seeing a little bit of increase because of the fact that ES8 is being ramped up. ES8 is not affected by the trade-in subsidy removal. Let me make that very clear. However, what is affected is Envo. 11,794 deliveries, down slightly from the month before. Firefly still robust and very strong, 6,088 deliveries. And if you look at NIO's peers, Xpeng also saw a month-over-month decrease in deliveries because of the subsidy removal. Li Auto saw a slight increase, but Li Auto's deliveries haven't been doing too well this year because people aren't really buying EREVs anymore. They're more or less buying Leap Motor, which actually saw record deliveries again. So Leap Motor's deliveries going very strong. Now let's talk more about this impact, this full impact. I know a lot of you guys are a little bit disappointed. Me personally, prior to guidance being lowered, I was expecting 50,000 deliveries for this month because 40,000 plus 50,000 in November and plus 60,000 in December equals 150,000, which was the original guidance. And then they lowered it down to 120,000, 125,000. That would imply that every month they would have to stay consistent at around 40,000 deliveries. And this being under 40,000 deliveries really shows that this is really going the other way from what we were personally expecting. The impact of the subsidy removal cannot be underestimated, just like what the CEO said. And a lot of you guys have been saying, hey, what happened to demand until April? Yes, they have demand until April. That's only for the ES8 vehicle model. NIO CEO has stated that the subsidy removal does not affect the ES8 vehicle model. It does not affect the ET9 vehicle model. It does not affect Firefly. But apart from that, everybody else is affected. And especially the existing NT 2.5 vehicle models that are still on the 400 volt. Because really, customers want 900 volt. That's why they're picking the ES8. They're choosing the ES8. But then, they're already kind of hesitating. Oh, should I switch? Should I not? With the subsidy removal, it made the choice very simple that, it's better to take a wait and see approach. And that's exactly what people are doing. They're taking a wait and see approach. So what you're seeing right now is that instead of peak demand being in December, when everybody's FOMOing to buy a car because at the start of the next year, the subsidies are gone, the taxes are different, everything like that. Right now, the peak demand appears to be mid-October because of the abrupt subsidy removal, which has really gut punched everybody. Almost everybody's month-over-month deliveries are down. To really make it as simple to understand as possible in layman's terms, only the ES8 right now is selling tremendously well, and that's driving the bulk of the delivery numbers actually. And on top of that, you have the Firefly car also selling really, really well as well. And then the Envo L90 used to have strong demand, but then it's kind of hurt by the subsidy removal, and it seems to impact Envo more. Now, what is Envo doing? Of course, you're seeing the limited edition. They probably might come out with another limited edition very soon. That's going to really help boost demand. But then also a very big, significant volume driver that's really being impacted is, of course, the ES6, the EC6, ET5, and ET5T. These cars are seeing demand being absolutely crushed because of the subsidy removal. because so many customers are waiting for the 900 volt architecture version of this. It's still on the 400 volt. All the NIO owners that I know asking about when is the 900 volt coming out. And a lot of you guys said it's not a huge deal. Well, it actually is, because it's about future proofing. 900 volt isn't just about charging speed. It's also about efficiency on the road. And of course, 900 volt will give you a significantly lighter car with big selling features such as a massive frunk, which NIO's existing 400 volt architecture cars don't have. The current NIO ES6, ES6, EC6, ET5T, these cars don't have a frunk, whereas the ES8 does. So you can see 900 volt is the desired platform. People are waiting for that. So looking into the future, for the month of December, NIO really needs to get over 45,000 deliveries in order to reach their target of 120,000 for this quarter. And, we were kind of hoping maybe they can reach 150,000. It seems like 150,000 is completely out of the picture for now. What are some ways for them to achieve this? Of course, they're going to have some crazy incentives, some crazy promos for the existing 400 volt architecture cars to make sure that they are selling the ES6, ET5, ET5T. And they can do this by offering more swap vouchers and then more privileges, freebies, etc. And then, of course, hopefully they launch some more limited edition EC6, ES6, ET5, and ET5Ts. They got to come out with those ASAP and then start delivering them ASAP as well. Otherwise, they might even have a little bit of trouble meeting that 120,000 Q4 target, which would not look too good. On the brighter side, the vehicle that is selling tremendously well, the ES8, is going to continue to expand its production ramp up, meaning that in December, you are going to see even higher deliveries of the ES8 vehicle model. So you can expect better numbers in December, because right now it's all about the ES8, guys. It's all about the ES8. But if we want to meet the delivery targets, then we have to make sure that the other vehicle models also are selling. And that's the biggest challenge that NIO is facing right now. How do we sell the other vehicle models that are still on the 400 volt architecture? They got to incentivize the hell out of those cars, offer those promos, free battery swaps, all that good stuff to move those cars. How does this affect the profitability picture? It's looking very bleak in terms of the profitability picture. I don't personally think that profitability is achievable in Q4. It's a very slim chance. It is still possible, but it's a very, very slim chance because of the subsidy removal, right? Deliveries are going the other way. It's not going up into the end of the year. It's dropping into the end of the year, which is just not what we are expecting, not what NIO was expecting either. But let me know what you guys think about the profitability picture. Can NIO still be profitable? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.